That's what we gave ourselves as a constitution. Now, talking about the rains, the weatherman is warning that Kenyans should prepare for flooding because it's going to come down heavy. At least they are right on that one. And then the back page, trouble at Gor. Gor Mahia convened urgent meeting to address tension among members of the technical bench. Hey. Then the Daily Nation. 57 people who had turned the church premise into their home rescued by police. They never learned from the Shakahola horror. Barely 2 years after the Shakahola massacre and over 800 kilometers from the forest's mass graves, another eerie, chilling saga is unfolding in Migori. And like in Kilifi, the discovery of 2 deaths at Malkio St. Joseph Mission of Messiah in Africa Church, ata hiyo jina, has exposed yet another cult in the country and caught the attention of authorities. Sudan's junta writes to MPs accusing Ruto of backing RSF rebels. Then Trump among world leaders expected at the Pope's funeral. Kangemi woman, papal blessing stirred my daughter's dream of becoming a nun. The nation today has quite a number of what you can call the financial reports of banks. You have the ABSA PLC, you have the Cooperative Bank, and then you have the Equity Bank. Most of the companies, including insurance companies, have posted their financials in the nation. Then the back page, teachers to get new allowances in proposed law. I like the way these guys think, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. The Standard says time for Africa to have one of their own as a pope. It won't happen. This one, take it to the bank. Nyeuthi, hey, you do not know the kind of racism that goes on in certain circles. It just won't happen. As the conclave beckons for purposes of electing a new prelate following the death of Pope Francis, Africa is once again, the emphasis here is once again, a talking point. With over 260 million Catholics, the continent is second only to the Americas in number of loyal subjects to Rome. Will the Vatican break with centuries of tradition and crown its first African Pope? Weskan, yo siwesekani. All eyes now turn to 135 cardinals eligible to vote. Yo Mwafrika, Weskan, yo siwesekani. Kenya to miss papal conclave as Cardinal Njue exceeds voting age limit of 80 years. Mosquitoes, mosquitoes, martyrs, and tears. 5 days that shook my soul. That should be an interesting story. This is by Michael Mumo. When he met the Pope. NEC, making maths compulsory, making maths compulsory at senior levels bad for learners. They got to learn how to count money. Ruto is a threat to devolution, warns governors amid tiff on roads fund. And then we have Kipiegon celebrating after winning the 1500 meters final at the Paris. This is an old picture. Diamond League kicks off amid talks on Grand Slam track series. Now, today is a Wednesday, and you know what we do on Wednesday. We have some very interesting things, basically looking at the mindset of a man and how you can be able to break certain mindsets, because mindsets are molds. And these molds basically frame the way your life moves, frames the way whatever you do in your life just falls into this mold. How do you break these molds? How do you break a habit? We'll be talking about that later on in the show. Right now we go for a break, and when we come back we'll look at the stories, some of the stories that I've done in the newspaper, but we'll look at them from a video perspective.
You are watching EBN TV, transforming your world.
Escape the chaos, embrace tranquility. Welcome to Lukenya Getaway, your serene retreat away from the city's hustle and bustle. Looking for the perfect venue for your next conference? Lukenya Getaway offers world-class conference facilities amid nature's beauty. For full-day conference packages, we've got you covered with seamless service and a productive atmosphere. For half-day package, elevate your event with outstanding customer care and modern amenities. Looking to bond, strategize, and grow? Well, our team building specialists tailor experiences just for you. From fun, engaging activities to top-notch catering, we ensure your team lives stronger and more inspired. And when the day is done, retreat to our luxurious rooms and suites. Traveling solo? Enjoy the comfort and serenity of our single rooms, designed to be your perfect home away from home. On a getaway with family or friends, our spacious double rooms offer the perfect blend of relaxation and modern convenience for a memorable day. At Lukenya Getaway, we bring you the ultimate balance of business, relaxation, and adventure, all in one place. Book your experience today and rediscover the joy of tranquility.
You are watching EBN TV, transforming your world.
Now, you know what? Hundreds of families in Nairobi's informal settlements have been left homeless and are now forced to spend their nights in the cold, even with this rain, and in unhygienic condition after floods swept through the area, destroying homes and submerging entire neighborhoods. The floods also claimed the lives of 3 people in Nairobi's Mathare area, Phase 4 estate, after a wall collapsed on them following the heavy downpour that pounded the city on Monday night. 2 of the 3, who included a mother and her children, succumbed to the injuries under the rubble, and the other passed away while being taken to hospital. In Nairobi's Mukurukwa Ruben estate, hundreds of houses were swept away by the ravaging floodwaters, leaving the families stranded.
Kalia vitanda. Tumezama kwa maji hapa. Watoto wanalia, hakuna saa hii unga imeisha. Ilibebwa na maji. Mattress imebebwa na maji.
Kwa jana mwendo wa saa 1:30 tukiwa tu hapo kwa nyumba, mvua ikaanza kunyesha. So tukiwa hapo tukasikia sauti kubwa sana, very big bang. Kusikia nikasema tu ai, mawe imeanguka, watu wamekufa. Nikachomoka inji mbio kukuja kuokoa, nikapata mawe imeanguka, nyumba imebondwa yote chini.
Tukaanza, watu wakakuja wengi, tukaanza kutoa jiwe, polisi pia wakafika hapa, tukaanza kung'ang'ana na jiwe. Tukatuanga jiwe zikatoka, tukapata mama amefinywa chini na watoto wawili. Hakukuwa na kichwa haikuonekana.
Hii maji si mara ya kwanza imekuwa ikivamia watu, inakuja, inaenda, serikali inakuja, inasema itashughulikia.
That's pretty sad. What I'm made to understand, a rock, one of the rocks, you know where Madare Valley is, there's a rock. Because of the rains, I guess it became loose and came tumbling down and crushed people in their homes. That's pretty sad. Now, the National Assembly Health Committee has set up an inquiry committee to probe the kidney transplant scandal at Medihill Hospital in Eldoret. Speaking during the committee's chair, James Nyikal, said the inquiry will seek to unearth details behind the scam and whether there were ethical breaches. He added that they will also be keen on investigating the suspected criminal activities conducted at the facility. Nyikal noted that the committee will submit a report in 80 days. The hospital is currently under investigation for allegedly harvesting kidneys from poor Kenyans who are reportedly paid 294,000 shillings and then selling them to recipients in foreign countries for up to 3.2 million shillings each.
From other sources, but as members of Parliament and the Health Committee of the National Assembly, we are taking up the matter today. And we want to say this is an extremely important issue in the country in regard to the issue of organ transplants, which is an important part of healthcare, and particularly in regulation of organ transplant in general, and particularly kidney transplant. What we have now is an issue of suspected criminal activities in the area of tissue of kidney transplant involving facilities, particularly of the Medihill group of facilities, especially the one in Eldoret. What this committee has just done now is actually set up an inquiry, a committee inquiry on what exactly has gone on. And basically what we are going to look at is assess the legal and ethical integrity. Set up an inquiry. The committee has set itself as an inquiry committee, and we are going to do this. We have given ourselves a period of 80 days to do this work. And when we are in the process, it will be an open process in most cases, and you will be invited to see the process as it is going on.
We are clean, our processes are clean. We have all the records to confirm that our processes are clean. We're asking the government, come and audit us. The patients are there, we have the records. The patients are willing to come and testify. And we believe that at the conclusion of the audit, we'll get a clean bill of health. And we will continue with our activities at the hospital.
When we were doing the newspapers, I did mention that Pope Francis' funeral will be held on Saturday at the St. Peter's Square. Roman Catholic cardinals decided yesterday they're setting the stage for a solemn ceremony that will draw leaders from around the world. Francis, 88, died on Monday after suffering a stroke and cardiac arrest, ending an often turbulent reign in which he repeatedly clashed with traditionalists and championed the poor and marginalized. The pontiff spent 5 weeks in hospital early this year, suffering from double pneumonia, and had appeared to be slowly recovering, but the Vatican recounted his last moments, saying death came quickly and he had not suffered. Ayabas, we take a short break. Remember what I told you. How do you break a habit? Because habit basically turn out to be your character. So how do we break that mold that keeps something so stuck on you like glue? We'll be talking about that in a short while with Gabriel. So don't go away.